What's good, guys? It's Franalations here with another sneaker video. It is the end of the year, and as always I'm going to show you guys my top picks for this year's sneakers, 2015's dopest releases in my opinion. But before I do that, I want to show you guys this. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have already seen it. This is the box for Sandal Boys. If you don't know, Sandal Boys is a sandal brand that I started up with some friends, and it will be releasing very shortly. Definitely follow at Sandal Boys on Instagram and follow me at Franalations to find out all the information on what stores are releasing it and price point, release date, all that stuff. But yeah, I'm very excited for this, and I just wanted to give you guys a heads up and show you the packaging one more time. But with that out of the way, let's get into 2015's top sneakers in my opinion. Alright guys, if you're new to these type of videos, I'm only basing this list off of sneakers I picked up and that I'm able to wear. Example, I would have definitely put the Supreme 5s on this list. Some people on Instagram said, well, you did pick those up. I did pick it up in a size 14, so it's not a shoe that I'm wearing. So yeah, another example of a shoe that definitely would have been on this list is the OVO 10s. And so yeah, there's plenty of sneakers, you know, really great releases all throughout the year. But this is the stuff that I picked up, I enjoyed rocking, and are some of like my favorite shoes to get retroed again, stuff like that. But let's start off with the runners-up. I got 3 runners-up, so a total of 13 shoes I'm showing you guys today. I'm going to show you these in no particular order. The Pharrell Adidas with the little anime faces on it. Definitely a dope release. I picked these up in Indonesia when I was out there, and yeah, I picked up both colors, the black and the white. Super cool release. Had to throw on the crazy laces for them. And in general, there was a bunch of dope superstars that released this year, and so this is one of many on this list. Speaking of superstar, the Bape Undefeated Superstar, really dope. That crazy blue camo upper, just ridiculously dope. Basically very similar to the Laney. I almost put this on the top 10, but because there was already a superstar on there and there was already a mainly blue shoe, I went ahead and pushed it back to give some other shoes some shine. Another shoe that almost made it on that list is the Air Max Zero. Definitely an amazingly dope shoe. Really cool too, like all the story that they had for it. And in LA they had this pop-up event. Really cool, all the timeline of Air Maxes on display. I actually picked up 2 pairs of these. The comfort's there, the design's there. A cool release, but there's plenty of cool releases this year, so it didn't quite make that list. Alright guys, let's get into number 10. This probably would be a little bit higher on my list if it wasn't for a few reasons. Unfortunately, they didn't come out in grade school, so that was a big bummer. I was really looking forward to this release, and when they first dropped, I actually missed out. However, I was lucky enough to get them on the restock. These are size 7.5. I haven't worn them yet, but I know I'm going to love them. That's why they did make it onto the list, but they probably would have been higher had they been grade school, had it been a shoe that I wore all year, stuff like that. But definitely an amazing release. This is a shoe that literally, as soon as I saw the pictures online that it was going to retro, I went crazy. And even though it didn't work out exactly how I wanted to, I'm happy that they are in the collection. With this being the year of Back to the Future, this shoe definitely had to make it onto the list. The Air Mag Dunk Low, really cool release. The insole has the crazy detailing. It's got that speckled outsole, that translucent teal, that crazy gray upper with the leather and the neoprene with the white leather swoosh. Just all around a dope sneaker. It looks great on feet. They're actually fairly slept on too, which is crazy to me. But yeah, I unDS'd them for Back to the Future Day, and this is just a beautiful sneaker in general. Had to make it onto the list. Number 9 spot. Number 8 spot, the Hologram Foamposite. Crazy release. Not super well received as far as like resale price goes. You can basically grab them for retail online. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get them in my size, but they were, like I said, a fairly easy sneaker to pick up. However, my size is what makes it difficult. I tried for size 6, wasn't able to get them. Tried for size 7, wasn't able to get them. So I went, that was on Nike.com. So I went over to Foot Locker, added size 7 to cart. They added to cart instantly and checked out, and no complaints. You know, I was able to get the sneaker I wanted, and to me, this is obviously one of the best sneakers of the year. That's why it's on this list. But wow, this is just a super dope release. Number 7, the Lalo and the Dunk High versions colorway from 2005. This is a retro sneaker. For those of you that have been following the page for a while, you'll know that the De La High was the first SB in my collection, and it's really the sneaker that pretty much started my collection. Before that time, I had 20 or 30 sneakers, red shoe to go with red outfits, blue with blue, and so on. But this sneaker right here, actually the high top version of it, just the crazy colorway, the crazy detailing, the fact that it was a collaboration, even down to the pink Nike SB box that it came in, all of that really started my collection. And so when this sneaker came out, I had to get multiple pairs. And once again, it's a sneaker that technically didn't do too well. It sat on shelves, plenty of restocks. And when I first got into sneakers, this was sold out everywhere. I had to pay a resale price of like $200 when the Dunk Highs originally came out. And it shows you how different things are right now. So yeah, definitely a dope release and one of my favorites of the year. At number 6, we have the Flyknit Multicolor 2.0. I picked up so many Flyknits this year. I picked up pretty much every colorway that released. In general, Flyknits are one of the most comfortable shoes. This is like such a lightweight sneaker. It's unbelievable. You literally forget you're wearing sneakers when you're wearing them. The Flyknit is quickly becoming in like the top 3 sneakers of all time. In my opinion, the Flyknit Racer specifically. And yeah, this colorway is just the best to release of the year, hands down. At this point, I'd say I probably have about 15 different colorways of the Flyknit Racer, and I wouldn't have that many if I didn't like the shoe that much, and that just shows you how great of a shoe it really is. And yep, this is my number 6 pick for the year. Here we have the Oreo 4 is my number 5 sneaker of the year. This is part of that remastered Jordan collection with the better materials and everything like that. When they released the first time around in 2001, they didn't come in grade school sizes. There's plenty of times over the years that I was trying to track down the shoe, and either the shoe itself was in bad condition or it was in good condition with no box. I could never find like a perfect version of the sneaker, and so I was very happy when I found out they're going to retro. I picked it up on release date, and to my surprise, a couple of days later, they were still sitting on all the websites. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get another pair. This is one of the best sneakers of the year. Definitely the best Jordan sneaker of the year, in my opinion. And it, pretty much sat. It's really crazy how if something is like not limited or something like that, a lot of people sleep on it. The shoe of the year in most people's eyes, and even in my eyes, is the Yeezys, but pretty much everything else is like obsolete in people's opinion, which is really, disappointing when such beautiful sneakers like this are coming out and they're just kind of sitting. So, anyways, number 5 of the year, the Oreo Jordan 4. Alright, so we're on to the number 4 shoe of the year, and let me just stop at this point and say Adidas killed it this year. My top 4 favorite sneakers of the year are all Adidas, from the Boost technology taking over to great collaborations, great colorways. Adidas is definitely making strides as far as coming up and catching up to Nike, just with all around innovative product like the Ultra Boost, and then dope releases like sneakers like this, the Union. There's plenty of other Adidas releases that I really liked. I definitely wanted to show some variety throughout all of the top picks, but I mean, I thought about having other colorways of the Ultra Boost on here. That's how much I like the Ultra Boost. But yeah, the Union Superstar, a very dope release. That blue leather hit, that leather liner, that brown suede with the crazy stitching pattern all over it. Yeah, just an amazing release, and I'm happy to have these in the collection. And you could still get these, they're still sitting at stores, and this came out early in the year, I think February. And the last time I was at Undefeated, they still had them. People slept on this sneaker. You could wear it with anything, and it's going to look amazing. So I definitely would kind of want to put it higher, but these other releases are just an all-around better shoe. There's no arguing that. Third place, we have the Ultra Boost. In a lot of cases, I compare these a lot to the Flyknit Racer, just because that's like the first, closest comparison as far as like older releases that you can compare this to. With the Flyknit Racer, you forget you're wearing shoes. And I mean that in a good way. People say, oh no, like that must mean they're not comfortable. No, I mean like they're so good, you're literally walking and it just seems like a connection of your foot. Seamlessly walking on padded ground and you're good. With this shoe, you know that you're wearing a shoe, and take that how you want it, good or bad, but that's because this Ultra Boost technology, literally as you walk down, it's like you're walking on clouds. It is crazy how comfortable this shoe is. I know a lot of people were kind of turned off at first with the fact that to a lot of people's first glance, they saw the sneaker due to Kanye West and they thought, oh, it's just like a marketing ploy. Obviously, they're using Kanye for marketing for it, but it is a great shoe. And if I had to guess, I was thinking about this today. Like, he wouldn't just wear like any shoe for probably like the right dollar amount or anything like that. He probably really likes it too. If he's putting it on, kind of like co-signing it. Of course, he's getting paid for it and everything like that. But it's going to be a product he actually likes and stands by. And yeah, he's putting his like approval on it. And this sneaker right here is definitely the best, like brand new innovative sneaker, hands down. But I picked the other ones based off of like style, more so than comfort and the amount of times I wore them and so on. But number 3, the Ultra Boost by Adidas, an amazing sneaker, and I can't wait to see more of the uncaged versions that are going to be coming in 2016. And shout outs to Hypebeast on that collaboration with like the defining sneaker of the year. I thought that was really dope. The number 2 sneaker of the year, the Yeezy Boost 750. So much hate when they first hit online. Everyone thought they were so disgusting, saying what's a high-end sneaker doing with Adidas, all this stuff. And then boom, right when they came out, everyone wanted them. This is an amazing shoe. Definitely like changes up, like from this point on, what we're going to be seeing for the next 5 years or so, as far as innovative releases and style and all that goes. This was Kanye's first sneaker leaving Nike, and definitely kicked it off with a bang. We're finally about to see another colorway of this in the black, all blacked out version of it, which drops in just a few days now. But this came out very early in the year, and there was a bunch of other sneakers releasing around that time that Nike was putting out and these other companies were putting out, but all got outshined by this sneaker. The zipper on the side, the crazy rope lacing, the amazing quality on the upper, and of course the Boost technology caged in by that Yeezy midsole. Dope release. You can probably tell that I got a lot of wear out of mine, and gonna get plenty more wear in the years to come. And my pick for the number 1 sneaker of the year is the Yeezy 350 Boost. We've already seen this in 3 colorways. This was the first one, the Turtle Dove. Then we got the Pirate Black. Most recently we got the Moon Rock, and we're about to get the tan colorway. Just a dope shoe. In general, Roshe Run is one of the most popular sneakers of all time. And in all actuality, this is basically a Roshe Run, just improved and more stylized. And yeah, this is just a dope everyday sneaker. It won Sneaker of the Year award by, I forgot what it was, but some big sneaker award. Basically, Kanye was on stage to accept that. And this was the shoe I found myself wearing the most this year. In fact, I don't think there's been a sneaker I've put on more throughout one year when I first get it. Because of the way that the upper is constructed, it's just super comfortable for walking around, on flights, wherever. Literally, it's just one of the shoes that you're going to want to put on because it looks dope and it's comfortable. And there's not too many shoes that have that combination. You're usually picking like style or comfort, but this has it both. And yeah, I'm sure we're going to see plenty more colorways of this sneaker because it is just that great. And yeah, that's been my top 10 sneakers of the year. Ending it off with the 350 Boost. Tell me what you guys thought of this list. Any sneakers that I left out. What was your favorite sneakers of the year? And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I will be uploading more lists, including video games of the year, in my opinion, and possibly even movies of the year. So definitely look forward to that. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.